You've said analytics can be the holy grail for business intelligence, or business intelligence is the holy grail for analytics. Where do we stand right now as far as that's concerned? Is it still primarily a security tool that has potential, or have we begun to see that on an enterprise level in terms of using video analytics as another source of information for the enterprise?
Yeah, well, good question. I mean, I think that at a very basic level, video analytics is being used and deployed in retail, and I think, retail within all of the vertical markets offers us as manufacturers a fantastic opportunity to provide solutions for them beyond just security, where video analytics today can be used for people counting and queue management, how many people are standing in a line, how long have they been standing, having it send an alert to the store manager, to his PDA or cell phone, and being able to instantaneously open up a new register is meaningful, as well as using it for other types of information within the retail store of how long people are lingering at displays, where is the traffic flow pattern moving to, are the items being picked up and put down and or removed. And I think that most of us are doing some piece of that today.
In terms of outside of retailing is the common example.
Yeah.
What other examples are there? Can you use them in a manufacturing environment? What other types of environment can you use analytics as a data gathering technology through the use of video?
Well, I think that one of the applications that affects all of us on a daily basis is traffic, and it's relatively easy to count cars and identify where they're at, and to either put alerts out over the radio or via the signage that you see as you're driving down the expressway as to where the heavy traffic is, and you're seeing that be deployed today.
How conducive are edge solutions like yours or others toward working in an open environment? They seem natural because they can connect to a camera, you can connect the software together, you can integrate it with other types of video systems, and even beyond that, other types of business processes. Is that always the case, or are there edge solutions that are open and edge solutions that aren't open?
That's up to the manufacturer. I would say that the best examples are that of edge devices being selected as best of breed analytic solutions, where one edge device is used for intrusion detection and another edge device from a second manufacturer is used for people counting. And those video streams are sent across the network to many of the VMS platforms that talk about open architecture, like Milestone, like Genetec, to name a couple, ONSSI, 3VR Exact, that can take the best of breed analytics and view the video and see the video alerts within their platform and manage all of those. And that's doable today.
Now this is shift to another application, but one of the big announcements you made about a month ago was the Kurtzdown water, Kurtzdown water, which wasn't exactly a retail, obviously,
yeah,
but it was a government installation. It was an infrastructure installation. Looking as to what they had prior, and I know they had an incident, what metrics now is the analytics system giving them in terms of, let's say, maybe metrics is the wrong word, but how are they becoming more proactive in protecting the infrastructure through the use of the...
Sure. The backstory to that one is that in the early days, they were physically driving up to those water storage tanks to check on them, and they would set up traps, if you will, to see if somebody had been onto the property. And a lot of it was innocent kids from the university and stargazers, but they did have one incident where they could tell that somebody had been near or on the water tank, and it caused them to shut the tank down, and that's all regulated by the government, and it cost them $6,000 to go through that exercise. Today what they do is they deploy cameras with video analytics. They set up virtual perimeters around those storage tanks. If even one of those college kids approaches it, they automatically get an alert sent to their cell phone. They can say, yes, it's a friend or a foe. It's we need to go out there and respond to it immediately. So Kutztown is actually a good example of somebody who became proactive in the way that they were handling these events, and they now have it all fully automated as opposed to manually doing guard tours of those tanks.